Today in math, we are going to be wrapping up our unit in algebra by taking a look at sheet 1111, which is called Using Equations to Solve Problems. Now, if you're taking a look at the sheet, there's really not a lot of explanation, instructions, or anything like that. And you might be looking at it and you're like, how on earth do we do this? Now, before I get to that, we're going to be taking a look at trying some of the Gauss test questions. And questions that are on this sheet 1111 are the kinds of questions you find often on the Gauss test, and also questions you'll find in high school. So I did skip this up first, but this is really important stuff. So what we have is a problem solving here. And the way that we're going to solve it is by writing each problem as an algebraic equation. So algebraic equations is what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks. So we're going to read the question and try to write it out as an algebraic equation. So I'm going to do 2, 3, 5, 7, and 10 on this board here and in the video with you. So I'm going to do that. Your assignment is to do numbers 1, 4, 6, 9, and 11. All right. I think I skipped 8, but 8's there. All right. So let's start with number 2. So I'm not going to write out the whole problem. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to try to write it out as an algebraic equation. So number 2 says, Luann read the same number of pages in her novel for 3 days. She finished a book on the 4th day by reading 52 pages. If there are 196 pages in the book, how many pages did she read on each of the first 3 days? Now, you read that and you're like, I have no idea what they're talking about. So let's break it down. So she's reading a book for 4 days, and there's 196 pages. So this is question 2. So she's reading day 1 plus day 2 plus day 3 plus day 4 equals 196. So that's my algebraic equation. That's at least the beginning of it. So now I need to fill in those blanks. It says that she finished by reading 52 pages. So we know that this one is 52. And then it says that she read the same number of pages. So this, and this are all the same number. We don't know what that number is. So that is an unknown. So I'm going to put a variable here. So for the sake of argument, I'm just going to put x. And they're all x because they're all the same number. So x plus x plus x plus 52 equals 195. Now, I have an algebraic equation, and I know how to solve this. So first of all, I'm going to bring in all my like terms. I have 1x, 2x, 3x. So this is 3x plus 52 equals 196. Now you're looking at it kind of going, oh, I know how to solve that, because those are the problems that we've been doing. So 3x plus 52, I need to bring 52 over here. So I have 3x equals 196 minus 52. So I've got to do my quick math here. So this is 144. And I want to bring my, I want to know what 1x is, because that's the question is asking, right? How many pages did she read on each of the first 3 days? So what is my x? So I want 1x. So this is stuff that we have been doing for the last couple weeks. And that means x is 48. So I can also check my work. If I said 48 plus 48 plus 48 plus 52, that should equal 196. I can use my calculator for that, and it does. All right. It's the beginning that we're getting at. That's what this assignment is doing. I'm assuming you know how to do this because that's all we've been working on for the last 2 weeks. It's how do I get this out of the question? All right, let's try a whole bunch more. Let's try number 3 here. So we're done with that. Let's see if I can fit it over here. Number 3. Number 3 has, I can draw a picture. It's identical. So this is x plus 4, and this is x plus 7. And the question says the perimeter equals 74. Find the length of each side. So very similar to what we did here is I have 3 sides. So I have side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3 equals, and the perimeter is 74. Because that's how we find perimeter, right? We add all sides. So very similar to number 2. But now I'm not putting x because I actually know my lengths. I have x plus 4, and x plus 7. And now I'm going to do the same thing I did over here. It's like terms. I have 1x, 2x, 3x. I have plus 4 plus 7. Now I'm going to do this pretty quick. So this is the same stuff we've been doing. Okay. Same process. Once you get here, now you're doing the same thing we've been doing for the last couple weeks. Now, the question is asking, find the length of each side. So if x is 21, this side is 21. This side is 21 plus 4. This is 21 plus 7. Those are my 3 sides. And again, I can check. If I said 21 plus 25 plus 28, I did that in my calculator, I'm going to get 74. So I can check. Okay? All right. Good. So those two are pretty similar. I'm just going to move the camera down a bit so we can get some more in. So that's numbers 2 and 3. We're going to go all the way down. All right. Let's take a look at number 5. So number 5 says the perimeter of a regular hexagon is 96 centimeters. Find the length of each side. So now I need to know what a hexagon is, and we've studied this. So a hexagon is 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, it's talking about perimeter. So we know we're adding all sides, and it says it's 96. There we go. But that's all it gives us. So what do? Well, these are all unknown. X, 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 X. Now we're going to simplify. I have 6 X's. Now I'm backed up over here. Same thing. Feel free to use calculators for these. What we're working on is the first step here. How do I get that? Okay, that was pretty quick. Let's move on to number 7. Number 7. Oh, I like these. The sum of 3 consecutive numbers is 237. What are the 3 numbers? So first of all, what does consecutive mean? Consecutive means in a row. So 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. So again, I have a blank plus a blank plus a blank. Those are my 3 numbers. When I add them together, they equal 237. Okay? Now, let's just say consecutive is 1, 2, 3. So my 1 would be my x. Then I have an x plus 1 and an x plus 2. Because consecutive numbers, this is the first number, this is number is 1 greater, this number is 2 greater. Okay? So now I'm going to do my like terms. 1, 2, 3 x's. 1 plus 2 is 3 equals 237. And again, now I'm going to go quicker because this is the math part that we're trying to get to. Okay? 3x equals 237 minus 3. 3x equals 234. X equals 234 divided by 3. And x, punching into my calculator, is 78. So what are my 3 numbers? My x is 78. The second number is 78 plus 1 and 78 plus 2. And again, if I check my work, 78 plus 79 plus 80 is going to equal 237. All right, let's try one more. Let's do number 10. So number 10 says each of the equal sides of an isosceles triangle is 5 centimeters greater than the base. The perimeter is 46. What is the length of each of the sides of the triangle? Okay, let's read that again. Each of the equal sides of an isosceles triangle is 5 centimeters greater than the base. So I have a triangle. That looks more equilateral than isosceles, but that's okay. So first of all, I have 3 sides. And what does it equal? The perimeter is 46. And we don't know what our base is. So this is our base. Bases are unknown. And the equal sides of, so this is x. And each of these sides is 5 centimeters greater. So this is x plus 5 and x plus 5. So I'm going to do x plus 5, x plus 5. And there we go. Now I have an algebraic equation. Now I'm going to simplify again. 1, 2, 3 x's. 5 and 5 is plus 10 equals 46. And again, I'm going to go faster now because this is stuff that we've been doing for the last week. So x here is 12. This is x plus 5, so it's 17. This is 17. If I do 17 plus 17 plus 12, I get 46. Okay? So, sorry that was long, but I did have the sheet for you. So, again, if I just move my camera here, don't forget to write each problem out as an algebraic equation. That's what we did. And 2 situations, I actually drew a picture, the triangle ones, and that was helpful. Okay, so for your assignment today, you are working on numbers 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11. That is your assignment, and there'll be a short quiz. I think it'll be like 2 questions. Sorry that was so long. Enjoy.